Insta-tractions, big grippers, and little grippers can literally get your vehicle out of anything. So when my friend who travels in this school bus, they're Skoolies, when my friend was traveling in the school bus, I was like, do you guys ever get stuck? And she said, yeah, actually we were in Florida and basically they dropped down this borrow pit and luckily like somebody came along to pull them out. But here's the deal, guys. If you have a big gripper with you, then this thing installs in like 2 minutes flat. You get yourself unstuck, even if you're alone. They're super slick. We have used them on our ATV, our car, on farm trucks. But today I'm going to demonstrate to you how you can use the biggest of the big grippers on like a school bus or a schoolie, a diesel pusher like RV, or even a semi truck. It's super slick. So let's check it out. Now you always want to install your big gripper on like the rear wheel if your vehicle is rear wheel. So we're here at the back of the school bus. The big gripper is super easy to use. It just comes with 4 pieces. So basically a ratchet strap and a gripper for each tire because you'd want to install them on both tires. And then it does come with a nice set of instructions, but here's the deal. If you're intuitive, if you know how to use a ratchet strap, like this is not rocket science. Like I said, 2 minutes to install. I do want to emphasize the quality of this product. These grippers are very heavy. They're made out of Canadian steel. So you can see like the magnet there. And it's just a really nice heavy piece of equipment. And then the ratchet strap just goes through, slips through this hole. So to do the install, you're just going to set the gripper on top of the tire. Now, depending on your tire, ideally your hole is going to be in line with your gripper so that this can just sit up here as you strap it in. But let's face it, if you're stuck, that's not always going to be the case. And there are only 2 access holes in this rim. So let's see how it is going to work. It's still going to be super easy, guys. All right, so here's your heavy duty ratchet strap. The strap is nice and reinforced. It's very thick. And then this is a nice heavy duty ratchet strap. And if you're not familiar on how to use a ratchet strap, there's always like this pull and you just pull it to open it. You pull it to close it. You ratchet it like this, and then you can pull it to close it all the way so that it's flush. But my guess is if you're driving a semi or school bus, you know how to use a ratchet strap. All right, you want your ratchet to be on the outside of the tire. So ultimately it's going to marry up with your gripper so that you can ratchet it like that. And you just simply slide your strap through the hole, so. And ultimately you do want it like nice and snug up against the tire. Now, like I said, usually you would just set this on top of the tire, which we can do a little bit of here, but we're going to have to move it to line up with the access hole. And then once you get it threaded through, you're going to bring it up and through your ratchet strap. Once you've got it snug, you're going to go ahead and get it nice and tight with your ratchet strap. And you don't want to do that on the rim. You want to do it more on the tire. Oh yeah. And guys, I'm really amazed at how tight that these strap down. Now that it's nice and tight, you just close it up and there you go. And look, like it is on there. I mean, like I am not even kidding. So when the tire comes around, then this just acts like a giant cleat for your tire. It'll get you out of your pickle and then you just easily, I mean, it's just so easy, guys. Like I think one of the things I like most about all of the grippers is that the ratchet straps are just the right size so that you don't have to fight a lot of excess tail or worry about like where that tail is going to go. It's just like that, guys. It is really that easy. The big gripper by Insta-Traction, like we're really thankful that all of these products were sent to us for honest review. And it's probably one of the products that I'm just most impressed with on the farm and now for our friends. So now when our friends head out this winter to go do their schoolie duties, we can send them with some Insta-Traction big grippers and we don't have to worry about them getting stuck. So that is all for the big gripper. Great product, high quality Canadian steel. I hope this helps.